Hi, my friends, and welcome back to the channel Over 60 and Loving It with Yvonne. Look, today I wanted to get on and show you what we were having for our Friday dinner. Today we're going to have catfish, and this is the catfish. And actually, it's not fresh. It's frozen from my local grocery store that I use. And I find it to be pretty fresh, though, even though it's frozen. It's pretty fresh. It's always nice and tender, fresh, and it's not smelly nor sticky. Now, when we do our fish fries, I use the Louisiana fish fry. Okay, if you can see it here, it's the Cajun fish fry seafood breading mix. And this one is original spicy, as you could see, and it's the 10-ounce package. So usually what I do is I put this in a Ziploc bag and I shake my fish up and put it into the fryer. And that's what you're going to see me do today. Also, I'm going to make some shrimp scampi. As you can see, I have some fresh shrimp here, and they have been shelled and deveined, and they have been cleaned, okay? Each and every one of them. And this is the tail. I need to take that piece off. Okay, we got that. But I'm going to do shrimp scampi with that, and I'll show you how I make that. Along with that, let me wipe my hands. We're going to have a dinner salad, just tomato, iceberg lettuce, cucumber, and my homemade ranch dressing. I will leave in the description box the recipe for my homemade ranch dressing. And let me tell you, this is delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I'll leave that with you in the description box. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator because it can spoil quickly. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the shrimp back in as well. Okay. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and put our pasta for our shrimp scampi, which is not quite a full box of fettuccine noodles, but it's more like this much here. Okay, and I can't measure that and tell you. But I have my water boiling, okay? And we're going to put this in this pan of boiling water. Yes, Granny is recording. I have my little grandson over here, and he's so observant. And he said, "You're recording." Yes, I am. So I put the pasta into my pot, and we're going to let that get al dente. We're going to take it out and rinse it, and then we're going to start preparing our shrimp scampi. Okay? Okay. I've taken my fish and placed it into my Ziploc bag.
What is this?
And we're going to shake it up. That's Granny's apron. Okay. And we're going to shake, shake, shake. Okay? And then I'm gonna put it. You can have a zebra cake when we get through eating dinner, okay? And we're gonna put it into the fryer. This is my fryer here. Okay, step back, son. Step back. Because I don't want you to get burnt, okay?
Okay.
Whenever you have kids in the kitchen, you have to remember to tell them to step back. So we're gonna take two of the catfish fillets, and put them in the basket. I think I can get 3 in there, maybe. Okay, step back, baby. Step back. Okay, we're going to lower that in. Okay. And I showed you my little fry basket before. Okay, so we're gonna let that fry and I'll be back. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm drying off my lettuce and I'm going to break it. Okay, the reason I'm not going to cut my lettuce is because as soon as that steel hits the lettuce, it's going to oxidize. Okay, and what that means is that it's going to start browning my lettuce. Okay, so if you cut your lettuce with a knife, your lettuce will turn brown. Okay, this is just my little junk bag. I'll move that out the way. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to just cut this, break it up with my hand. And you know, this is how we used to do it anyway back in the day. And it's much easier. You can still make it bite-sized, okay? But when you see brown salad, it's either set out too long, even in the fridge. We won't use this piece. That's like a knuckle. Or it's been cut with a blade, okay? And that's going to cause it to turn brown. So we're going to take this and we're just going to break it. Zion, come here.
Yeah.
Where you at? Stand here where Granny can see you, okay? We're going to take this. Honey, this is real life. This is how we do it. This is real life here. You got your grandbaby or babies. He's the baby so far. So he's spending time with us because he's going to see his other grandparents for the Halloween weekend. And so he's staying with us for a couple of days. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you fix on Fridays. Sometimes, you know, I don't cook. We just eat out or something like that. But I tell you, with all these things going on with this different food and stuff, it just really makes you, you know, want to eat at home. So we do have to be very careful because I don't know, you know, the lunch meat is bad. Now they're finding listeria in the onions at McDonald's, and I mean, it's just a big, big mess. So we have to be careful. What I do is, and they've taken the quarter pounds off the menu, I understand. I'm going to peel this, okay? I'm peeling my cucumber. And then I'm going to cut it up and put it into my salad. And that's going to give us a nice, cool, cold salad for this evening. Because where we are in the South is quite warm in this month of October. And so, you know, we want to have something good, something filling, and something, you know, that's not too heavy. Okay, now what I'm going to do is get a fork. I mean, not a fork, excuse me, a spoon, and I'm going to take the seeds out, okay? If you have someone in your family that has a problem with diverticulitis, you have to be careful of any seeded type of vegetable, nut, or what have you. So I don't, but my husband does. And so I usually take the seeds out of the cucumber, okay? And we do it like that. We just clean the seed out, okay? Make it like a little boat. Zion, where are you? Where are you? Are you in there with Pawpaw? So I take my knife and I just cut it in half. Are you in there with Pawpaw?
Yeah, I'm in here with Papa.
Where's Pawpaw at?
He's downstairs.
Huh?
He's downstairs.
He's downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So I take it and I slice it up, okay? And when you've been a master for so many years, you could take a sharp knife and you can use it in your hand. But if you're not accustomed to doing this, don't do it because you might cut yourself, okay? I've been doing this for over 50 years. So, and I've been cut before. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, but if you have, don't have any experience with this type of cutting, don't do it. Put it on a cutting board, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to finish this cucumber up. I'm going to cut this beautiful tomato up that I have. It's a beef steak tomato. And we'll be back. Okay. This is the beautiful salad. Look at that. Look at that. Just lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. And sometimes we just eat lettuce. Okay, let's go over here and see what the fish looks like. This is my first batch of fish. And as you can see, I just pulled it up. I'm letting it drain some out of the drainer. Okay. And we're going to put our second batch of fish in, which we only had 6 pieces. And so that's plenty. I'll probably just eat 1.5. And I'm gonna shake the last 3 up and put them in the fryer as well. But we really don't, I like them frozen. Like I said, as long as they're fresh frozen, they really end up good. If you can't get a hold to some fresh fish at the fish market, okay? And sometime or in in this day, excuse me, ooh, the dust.
You okay, Granny?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
My grandson is so polite. If I cough or gag or anything, he say, "Are you all right, Granny?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm good." But anyway,
I'm done.
you done? Throw it in the garbage. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We're gonna put the salad in the refrigerator, and
Can I go back outside?
we'll be back. Okay, my friends, now we're gonna put the shrimp, which I've seasoned with no salt, Creole seasoning, garlic, and that's it. Okay, so we just want to cook the shrimp until they get opaque. Okay. Some people cook their shrimp for a couple of minutes on each side, but if you have any experience with shrimp, then you know when it is done. Okay, so I'm gonna take them in here, and I was gonna try to put the whole batch in, but as you can see, my pot is pretty full. Maybe I can get a few more in there. The idea is just to cook them and not make them tough. Okay, we don't want our shrimp tough. Okay, it's nothing like eating a tough shrimp. That means that you've overcooked it, and once you've done that, it's no turning back. Okay, so I think I can get all of these in here, and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, this is what I use to season my shrimp with. Okay, now I have my shrimp cooking in about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and about 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, and the reason I didn't season it is because my mix has seasoning in it. Okay, and also I'm going to try something new as well. I'm going to make a slurry. A slurry, excuse me. Okay? I'm going to make a slurry. And I want to thicken up my shrimp. As you can see, it's cooking pretty quick over here, and it's turning exactly the way I wanted to, opaque. Okay? We haven't got there, but it's getting there. Okay? So you can cook that on about a medium. It depends on what type of stove you have. I'm using electric. I hate it. But this is what I've been using for the last 20 years. So I prefer gas, but this is a electric stove, and it's one of the older ones. It doesn't have the cooktop, so you have to be very careful when you're cooking with that. But I'm going to make a slurry, okay, as you can see. And it's out of cornstarch. I have like a teaspoon of cornstarch and some water. What I had intended to do was take some water from my pasta before I drained it all and put some aside, but I didn't do that, okay? So this is what I have. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the slurry because I want to make a scampi sauce, okay? I don't want it like Alfredo, but I want to have a sauce, a similar effect, okay? So I'm going to turn it. As you can see, it is cooked on one side, and once I get that side cooked, this is going to be pretty much it for the shrimp, okay? We got them all in, and as I said, we're going to cook them, and we don't want them tough, okay? So, and what you see is some of the seasonings from the seasoning I use, okay? So I'm going to add some more garlic. You don't want it overpowered with garlic, okay? This is just about done, okay? So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take my shrimp out of the pan, okay? I'm going to get my shrimp out of there because, as I said, I don't want my shrimp to overcook, okay? So let's get them out, okay? Let's get them out because I'm going to make this beautiful sauce. And like I said, I'm using kind of a new recipe. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get this scampi out, and I'll be back. Okay, my friends, this is the butter and the olive oil with some seasoning. I'm going to add a little slurry, a little bit of the slurry in, just a little bit at a time. Because as you know, if you've ever used cornstarch before, this stuff thickens up pretty quick, okay? So we're just gonna do that. Make a little sauce, okay? And I have a pot here with some water, okay? And also in this pot, I also had some a shrimp bouillon, okay? Now let me explain. The shrimp bouillon is going to enhance the flavor. I didn't add any salt because seafood has a brine itself, okay? It comes out of the ocean. The ocean has natural salts depending on where it came from, what part of the world, and natural things added to it. So see this thickness right here? This is what I am looking for. Now, what I'm going to do is just add about 1 more teaspoon, okay, of the thickener in there, okay? And then I think I'm going to be satisfied with that because the pasta is starchy, okay? So we don't want to have too much starch. Okay, now I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of garlic. That is it. Because most of the time we over season. I don't know, baby. Probably in there where you were playing. Most of the time we can over season. Oh, good job. You found it. Okay. Most of the time we can over season. So I'm adding this pack of shrimp mix. I found this at my local store and I love it. Okay, if you can see. It's called Cajun's Choice Premium Blend. And it's a seasoning mix and it has quite a few, if you can see that, okay, different things in it, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, and I didn't want it too spicy because the baby is gonna eat it too, but we're gonna see how spicy we got it. And I may have to add just a tad bit more water. So we'll do that. Okay, let's just add a little bit more water. Okay. What I'm going to do is, see the thickness of this? You see that? It's going to thicken a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is add some more butter. Okay? Butter makes it better, right? Yes. Okay. We have our shrimp to the side. Okay, I just put them in a foil pan and set them to the side. Because what I want to do is get my pasta incorporated first, okay? And like I said, this is a new recipe, okay? It's something that I found, and like I always say, you know, try new recipes and tweak them for yourself. But hold on tight, I'll be right back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more garlic. It didn't have quite enough for me. So I'm going to add that. And my lawn people are out here. Last time my husband was blowing. But my lawn people are here doing their end of season trimming and cutting. So you'll be hearing some loud noise, but hold on. Now, this is very, very tasty. Very, very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pasta. Okay. And my hands are clean. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the sauce, okay? Like I said, I didn't want an Alfredo thickness, but just a little, okay? So we're gonna add this because the fish is ready. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna toss that up, okay? So let's toss that up. Hold on, we'll be back. Now, what we're going to do is toss this pasta, this fettuccine pasta. Now, you can use spaghetti pasta, you can use fettuccine, angel hair. It just depends on what you like, okay? But in this case today, I use fettuccine because I had caught some of that stuff on sale earlier this year and I need to use it up. Okay, so as you can see, you just want to gently toss it around, okay, in your pan, okay? Look how good that is. Look at that. And look how it covered every bit of the pasta. That's what I like. So your pasta is covered well. Now, what we're going to do is, I just love it. Let me taste a piece. Let me taste a piece of this. Now that's delicious. Now, what I did was, as I stated, I made a cornstarch flurry out of about a teaspoon of cornstarch, okay? And then I mixed that with a pinch of a shrimp bouillon, just a little bit. And you can find those in your international stores. You can get shrimp bouillon, any kind of bouillon you want. But you have to go to the international grocery stores for that. So that's where I got mine from, an international grocery store. But I took a tip off of, let me show you, the shrimp that I use. And it's this brand right here, okay? And you want to be careful. It is salty. It's shrimp flavored bouillon. Now I have crab flavored, ham flavored. You can get beef or whatever in this same brand, okay? But mostly you can find them in your international markets, okay? Look, this is delicious, my friends. Now, what I'm going to do with my shrimp, I'm going to take my shrimp and put them on the top, okay, of my pasta. Okay, I want you to get a good picture here. Okay, that's how I'm going to do that. Okay, you just put it around your pasta. Remember, your shrimp is already cooked, okay? It's cooked to perfection, okay? So you don't have to worry about recooking it or anything like that, okay? So this was enough, and this was some shrimp I had already here that I needed to cook up, and it's beautiful and delicious. Now I'm going to take this juice that I had left, and I'm going to pour that over this pasta. Oh boy, that is delish. That's just delicious. Delicious. And would you take a look at this? This is gorgeous. Look at that. That is my shrimp scampi fettuccine. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. Perfect that it was enough sauce to cover everything. And you have to eyeball it. I've been cooking for a long time, so a lot of times I don't do measurements. But when I can, I will post them in the description box for you. But this is my shrimp scampi for today. So our meal is going to be fish, a garden salad, and shrimp scampi. Thank you for coming in and joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe because it helps me to grow. God bless you, and I pray and I hope that you have a blessed weekend. And we just have to keep thanking God for our family, for the things that we're doing.
It scared me, Granny.
And hold on for 1 second. What happened, baby?
It scared me.
What scared you? The lawnmower?
No.
The blower?
Yeah, the blower.
The blower scared you? Well, it'll be okay. They're almost done, okay?
Okay.
They're just blowing the leaves, okay?
Okay.
That's my grandbaby. And he's spending time with us for a couple of days. And so he doesn't like loud noises. I don't blame him. But anyway, you be blessed. And I hope you enjoyed the channel. And put in the comment section how you make your shrimp scampi. And like I said, this was a different way of me doing it. Making the little slurry, making a little sauce. Not like the Alfredo. But look, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Again, if you hit the like button and the subscribe button, you help me out a lot. Okay? We'll talk soon. Have a nice weekend and be blessed.